So we've been digging deep into this WACK100 situation, man. We found a video from Trick, and Trick is a person who WACK100 alleges had him chase Future through the airport. Just to give you guys a quick little reference, some of you guys might remember this clip right here. Somewhere 16, you can find it on Google where them niggas had beat the shit out of Future and his security. Future ran out to LA Club. Google Future gets rushed in LA Club. They was on him. That's why they was on him.
Talk about Trick from Detroit.
Nah, Trick from Detroit. So, that's broke, right? So all I know is, we always knew who owed somebody some money. So when we leave and we going to Atlanta, you know that story I tell Rich about when Big U saying, Wack, catch this flight with me, I want to show you something. And he took me out there and took me to the Four Seasons. He said, I'm going to turn this out to the 60s. They got a blood neighborhood around the corner. You could turn that out. And I said, nigga, you tripping. I went back. Now, this situation, again, is crazy because so many different things are brought up in this short 5-minute clip. But right now we're focusing on Trick and his response to the claims that WACK100 made in this clubhouse room that under his call, Wack was instructed or Wack felt necessary to chase Future through the airport. Airport and left, it was that trip. That was the trip. We on that red-eye Delta flight. Same one I used to always catch lunch young Dolph on. Right. So the nigga, when we come through, Big U he say, little bro, is that the nigga? I look. I said, that's up a shoulder, bitch. I said, hey, Future, come here, let me holler at you. You know when you first come through, when you grabbing your shit off the conveyor belt on the other side of security? Nigga, that nigga started trotting through that motherfucker. Lead a bitch. I'm trotting right behind him. We on the Delta side, right? It ain't number one flight leaving that night going to Atlanta, right? All the other red eyes on American side. So the nigga breaks right and runs into the thing that connected to the plane, but it wasn't no plane. The nigga throws the phone. When I pick the phone up, it's another reason why Future ain't gonna say nothing, because I make the homie come on Clubhouse and tell the truth. He know. Right? I pick the phone up. He say, bro, I say, what's up? He say, what's the problem? I say, oh, the homie. He said, who? I tell him. He said, what he owe him? I said, this light ain't nothing but a dime, but he owe him. He played him. Nigga been ducking him. He say, Wack, my word, I sent it in the morning. Get me his wire. My word is on me. I got business with that nigga. Let him be. He said, let him be. I said, all right, you got that. I dropped the phone on the ground and walked back out. He sent Trick his money the next day.
Have you seen Future since then?
He sent Trick his money the next day. Now, Trick, again, nowhere in this story do you hear him, WACK100, say Trick Trick called me, or I was told to check in with Trick. This is just, something that Wack, again, seemingly just felt in his heart necessary to do. So I can't really point the blame of this at Trick, but you don't know how the federal government is working. If they want a conspiracy on you, then there it is. But regardless of all things, man, let's see what Trick had to say about his name being brought up into this situation, despite not really ever being there, nor being the person to make the call to put this flu flam really afoot. But let's get into it. And this is from the Chicks Move archive. So let's jump into this. Shout out to Chicks Move.
So whatever you say.
You know Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man. I like you.
Come on. What's up, guys? It's your boy Chig Smooth. So most of you guys already know the story. WACK100 claimed he ran down on Future with Big U at the airport to press him about the money that he owed Trick. Now Big U has already come out and denied the claim, saying, hey, I was never at the airport with Wack. I don't know what he's talking about. This story does not involve me. It never happened. And now we have a response from Trick. Trick responded on the academics post regarding Wack telling the story, saying, what the fuck? Man, I swear at least once a week, I wake up to a good-ass laugh on this bullshit social media platforms. The real world is a beautiful place, people. You should try it sometimes.
So there you have it, man. Trick is saying, again, he has no involvement in this, but it's interesting because you have Big U saying that he has no involvement in it. Wack's story, saying that he just took off on his own accord. There's no mention of Big U doing anything
to encourage, influence, or antagonize, or even instigate WACK100 into making this move. You see Trick saying like, hey, this is all make-believe and fantasy. I don't subscribe to this type of flu, flammy, skullduggery, or larceny. But yet WACK100 is not being picked up in recent times for any type of, federal crime or anything, despite the fact that this is now being used in a federal indictment. That's a pretty interesting thing to note. Wouldn't you think so?
So that makes it two people from Wack's story who's pretty much come out and said, this is all made up, this is all BS, it's cap, never happened.
And this is from a clip from 3 years ago, just to give you guys an appropriate timestamp. But at the time, everybody thought that it was fake. But now that we see that it's real, we see that there's only one person who's ever really been vocal publicly about this, and it is WACK100. And he's vocal speaking about his own actual involvement, not the involvement of others. So again, I just think it's interesting to note other people are being picked up and federally charged, or at least right now with overt acts in a federal indictment.
Wack did go on to double down on the fact that it actually did happen. Wack said that him and Big U are not on good terms, so of course Big U is going to go against anything he says in the public. It's interesting to see if Wack is going to respond to Trick, basically saying this is BS. Now Future most likely is never gonna come out and address this, but maybe we might get a response from Sierra confirming or denying this. Tell me what you guys think about what Trick said. Basically denying it, saying this is all BS and made up. Push comments below, subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
When it was on, for instance, Future owed Trick some money. So me, Trick, and Big U was real close at the time, right? Hey, Future owed bro some money. All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the football player nigga, right? What's his name? Sierra. We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take it. I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running. I'm chasing the nigga on the dead homies through the Delta. The nigga runs into a terminal, and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left it. No, bro. He runs into the terminal. True story. He runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway?
Is this nigga listening to like a Clubhouse? Or he listening, what is that, Two Gangsters for YouTube? Somebody listening to Two Gangsters for YouTube in the background? Listen to this.
Thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left it. No, bro. He runs into the terminal. True story. He runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can.
That's definitely Two Gangsters for YouTube in the background.
Only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? He throws the phone at me on speaker. All
right, man, so we're finna get up out of here to the next one. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. Wait, hold on.
I hear his stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner, talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew.
Are Chicks Move and Two Gangsters for YouTube the same people? Because why is it Two Gangsters for YouTube instrumental playing in the background on the Chicks Move video?
He left it. No, bro. He runs into the terminal. True story. He runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway?
Yeah, that's a Two Gangsters for YouTube. That's wild.
That's a long drop down there, right? He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What's going on? I say, oh, Trick a bag, my nigga. He can't be in our backyard and he owe bro a bag. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay. Right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit. Right? He say, Wack, my word to you, I'll pay the nigga debt. Let him be. I got business with that man. I said, what? He said, Wack, this Stunner talking to you as your brother. Leave him be. You got my word, whatever the debt is. Send me Trick.
And you're implementing Birdman into the situation again. Now, with the 2 Games for YouTube video playing in the background, that instrumental as well. That all being said, man, we finna get up out of here to the next one. Right down to the left, you know the rest. Say a prayer and be blessed. We are gone.